One of the danger spots in any college football season. Ranked team against unranked opponent. And we'll see if the upset can shake up the rankings in this one. Welcome to the Rose Bowl, home to the UCLA Bruins. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Wisconsin Badgers, taking on one of the participants from last year's playoff, the UCLA Bruins. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Collins with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. The Bruins will kick it off to get us underway. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So Wisconsin's offense will go to work first. And last week, you want to talk about a guy using every tool in the bag from the running back position. David, this guy did.
He was a monster. And I think when you turned on the tape this week, you saw it, man. So many different ways he can hurt you, and he can be a focal point of this offense. The defense, they know well and good of what happened last week. And their first objective this week, Palmer, is to stop that dude.
Yeah, they know the entire offense goes through him. All week long, they've been stressing tackling, staying in your gaps, waiting at the point of attack, getting as many hats to the football as humanly possible, because you can't shut this guy down. You can only hope to contain him, but what a challenge this defense faces today.
The sure hands, it's Bryant. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. The Badgers have it with a 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. A strike downfield. They'll get him down at the 48 after the 15-yard gain. They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. Quick strike complete. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. And the Badgers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Dropping back, it's Stevens. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Makes the grab, got the conversion, and still going. Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one. The give to the tailback. What a tough-minded, hard-edged run. He gets it to the 24. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Leaves it with the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. This new Big Ten is balanced and deep, and you're not going to get many mulligans. You're going to need to get off to a quick start.
And it's going to be a physical grind ahead. You look at the schedule for these teams, it's brutal. Each and every week, you're going to get tested. So it's important they get off to a really fast start. They've got to come out take everything they did on the practice field this offseason and let these guys go play.
Yeah, and you got to let it rip, man, because that's always your first goal, right? We talk about the conference championships, winning your conference, and then it gets you to where you need to go. So looking forward to getting conference play kicked off in the Big Ten.
So UCLA's offense has its first opportunity of the day. They got an incredibly efficient performance from this guy last time out. Now, Jesse, it's about making that a consistent thing.
Yeah, I think the most impressive thing watching that tape back from his last game was the ball never touched the ground, David. It was amazing. And it wasn't that he was so accurate throwing the ball deep down the field. It's just that the ball was always going to the open guy. He did a really good job checking it down, taking the profit when it wasn't open downfield. That kept the offense on schedule. That's really important for this offense today.
And when you're watching it as a defensive player and coming this football game, man, you know this is going to be a challenge. I better get pressure on this guy. If I let him feel comfortable, you'll see another day like last week. I mean, that dude was accurate. Almost every ball was caught. They were in rhythm. They're going to have to find some creative ways to get him off his spots and make him feel uncomfortable.
And the Bruins are moving quickly down the field. To the air on first down. Makes the grab. It's Lewis. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. The offense set for a first down play. Leaves it with the back. Oh, he's got some space. He'll get it all the way to the 13-yard line before he's forced out of bounds. The Bruins racing to the line in the hurry-up. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. He's got him in the flat. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. Now facing some adversity on this drive after the loss of 4 at 2nd and 14. Over the middle, it's Chen. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on third down. Looking for the score. Touchdown, Bruins! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
Man, really nice job attacking the middle of the field. You see those safeties, man, I want to split them. He splits it right down the middle, throws that post, right on the numbers, catches the ball in the end zone, touchdown.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. They put together a 74-yard touchdown drive. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And he'll bring it out of the end zone. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. Okay, here comes the Wisconsin offense onto the field. What a turn that last drive was. Didn't pick up the 4th down, and it led to the scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and those are frustrating because you think you might get points and then your defense gives up points. This has got to be a complementary football type deal. The offense now needs to provide a little spark and give this defense some hope.
No doubt, David. They got to turn the page, and they've got to play with a little bit more urgency here, knowing they've got to get that one back and put a good drive together.
They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. We always talk about the Wisconsin ground game, but the Badgers have had some efficient quarterbacks in recent years, too.
And just finding the guy that fits, right? They're a scheme fit, a system fit. Finding that guy that can be a complement to the run game, that's what you want with a great Wisconsin offense.
The Badgers will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking to throw, it's Stevens. Intercepted deep in his own end. Got some room to run. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position.
There were a lot of people really excited about what this guy could do. Some were saying he could be an All-American, and he's proving them right. That's already his 2nd interception early in this college football season. Offenses are going to figure it out. They're going to stop throwing this guy's way. You just get in trouble when you try.
Now a first down from the 45-yard line. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. They've crossed midfield at the 45 with a 1st and 10. Wants to throw on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Going to sling it on second down. Flips it out on the screen. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. Last completion got them a first down. Let's see what they do now. It's a reverse. And he is showing it all and finding ways to pick up yards. He's down to the 28. Back to pass on second down. He'll take a shot. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. They'll snap it from the gun on third down. Quickly complete. Picks up enough to give them first and 10 from the 11. And the Bruins have moved it inside the 20. It's a draw. They get him stopped, but those feet kept moving until he was down to the 5. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Give to the back. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, UCLA. Precision blocking up front. Created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
He'll bring it out. It's Bryant. He's brought down to the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. He'll do it himself. He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage. And the Badgers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat line. Big turning point as we head into the second and get this game rolling again. First play of the period will be a second down. Trying play action. Throws to the wideout. He's got an open man. And he's down at the 41. That's a first down. The Badgers will hustle to the line. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. They'll put it in play from the 41 on first down. They'll give it to the back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. And the Badgers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's second and a mile. Makes the catch. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover and pick up the first. Back to pass, it's Stevens. Dumps it to the back. He's got his man. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep him from getting the first down. Quick release by the QB.
Love the location of the throw on that slant pass. Put it out in front of the receiver, put it on his face mask so he can catch it and try to advance.
They'll go to the air on second and short. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. They have been stagnant on offense, but finally a little forward movement as they've got a first and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Finds his man. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. Third down. Finds his big tight end. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. On fourth down, they'll throw for it. He caught it. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. The Badgers had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. And he is stopped, not getting close to the end zone. Line of scrimmage still at the 3. They're going to run it. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Wisconsin. On to attempt the try.
And what a push up front by this offensive line. Everyone playing in unison, driving out of their stance, working into the second level, hats on hats, creating a lane for that running back.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. Looking to throw on first down. Just a short pass to the tight end. He'll go out of bounds at the 22, methodically moving it away from their own end zone. The play action fake. Got it in the middle, it's Connors. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. Some programs just seem to be built for a great passing game. The patron saint of Bruin passers is Troy Aikman.
And honestly, Reese, it makes me think of the UCLA blue, the sweet uniforms with the gold, just quarterbacks looking sweet, McNown, DTR, looking the part, being the part.
Fires to the tight end. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on first down, setting up an easier second down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big gain, but makes life really easy on me on second down.
Looking to throw again. Got his man in the middle. Really nice job to convert that third down, and they've got it at the 33. They go to the ground. Not much there on the run. He gets 1 to the 31. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Got the quick pass. He'll step out of bounds right at the 27. Ball's at the 27. It's third and short. Can they avoid making that fourth down decision? He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. And now on fourth down, they'll try a field goal. And he'll need to curl this one in from 44 yards out on the right hash. Oh, and he missed it. No good. And the margin remains at 7 after the miss. Here comes the Wisconsin offense to go back to work. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Using the quick game. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. Pulls and throws out the RPO. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Off the play fake. He finds a soft spot in the middle. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. And the Badgers come to the line with a new set of downs. Send the tight end in motion. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Just a hair too much on it from this big-armed sophomore quarterback. So now it's second and long. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple. They'll try to move the chains on this third and long from the 50. To the air, it's Stevens. Makes the grab on the left. Breaks into the open. They'll ride him out of bounds after the good pickup spotted at the 25-yard line.
Well, this offense has come out slinging the pill. They are throwing it. They are trying to be aggressive. We're only in the second quarter, guys. Already, this guy has over 200 yards passing.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Or will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Looking to fire. Throws to the wideout. Soft spot in the middle. Defense knocks him down immediately after the catch, but now they're facing a goal-to-go situation from the 7. And now a chance to pull even. First and goal as we get late in the first half. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Badger! Quick strike through the air for the score.
I was so excited for this game because I just knew it was going to be a back-and-forth battle, and that's what we've seen here. Great job by the quarterback. Good decision, reading the coverage, accurate throw. They get the extra point. This thing is all knotted up.
On the move from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. They'll start this drive going to the air. Caught in the backfield. It's Pitts. He goes out of bounds right at the 37-yard line. A good, productive play there to get things going. Looking downfield on first down. Grabbed behind the line. It's Pitts. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. Second down coming. Gets a hand in there and breaks it up. It's incomplete, but wait, there is a flag down on the play.
Pass interference. Defense.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. You simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
Wants to go up top on first down. Incomplete. Man, is he lucky to get that one back. Defense that close to an interception. They're dealing with a second and long. That's caught. It's Chen. He steps out of bounds at the 41-yard line. The Bruins are at the line looking to convert on third and short. Grabbed over the middle. It's Chen. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and hundreds.
Touchdown, Bruins! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now? Going into the half with the lead, with the momentum.
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. Looking to throw at Stevens. Got a man. It's Bryant.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
They're looking to throw on second and short. Pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for the first half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, looks like we've had a compelling start to things there in Pasadena. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line.
UCLA will go back to work on offense.
And with that, let's send it back to the guys in college football heaven, the Rose Bowl.
Didn't make it any easier on themselves on first down. Now second and long from the 21. Pulls it and fires to the left. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Facing a third down and short from the 26. They'll send the back in motion. In the gun and looking to throw on third down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Chen. And he gets it done on third down. They move the chains and they'll mark it at the of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
No, it's not about the X's and the...
There he goes! Got the first down and more. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. He'll keep it himself. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 for the first down. And the Bruins pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Deep shot for the end zone. Touchdown, UCLA. Snagged in the end zone to give them 6. That touchdown grabbed the 25th of his career.
Not surprising either. When you've got this guy's ability at that position, quarterbacks are going to be looking for you. 25 touchdown catches, that's an impressive figure.
Yeah, he's definitely one of those guys that have been so big time. Big time moments, clutch plays, makes those contested catches. He's a guy that can do everything, and that's why he's putting up such great stats.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Washington is currently ahead in this one inside a jam-packed Husky Stadium, but the purple and gold have struggled to really pull away. They're up by 7 over Washington State.
Quarterback on the keeper. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down.
We'll circle back if anything big happens in this college football matchup.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. They'll run it out of the shotgun. They keep feeding him in this running game, and the defense is having none of it. It's been that way all day. Dropping back, it's Stevens. Here comes the heat. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. The Badgers will call on their punt team. The punters have had the day off up to this point. First one of the game. He'll field the punt and try to get some yardage. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. They stop him behind the line of scrimmage. He ran through one guy, but not through the rest. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Finds a spot in the middle. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. Pass completion moves the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. The Bruins come to the line with a fresh set of downs. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Leaves it with the running back. They'll put the brakes on him at the 21, give him a yard.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Caught close to the marker. It's French. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal.
I really like this offense staying aggressive. They were in field goal range, but nice job on 3rd down. Forget that. Let's go get the first down. Let's throw the football. Nice read, nice catch. Now set up with a 1st and goal situation.
And the Bruins trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. Little touch pass to the receiver. And home to the house. Touchdown, Bruins! No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead.
How about the day for this young fella? 3 receiving touchdowns. Hey, defense, that guy's good. We might want to do something about it. Let's send 2 at him. Let's send 3 at him. We can't let this guy continue to beat us time and time again.
And they split the uprights on the extra point. They're up 35-14. On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. And Wisconsin has its offense back on the field. They're down by 21 points, but you get a touchdown here, and you do at least apply a little game pressure, Jesse.
It's true. I think for them to get back in this one at this point now, they need the quarterback to play his best football. He's going to have to be good really pre-snap, David, making sure they're in the right looks, and he's got to be really good with his decision.
He's got to be dialed in because defensively you're giving up points. So it's not like you have the luxury of your defense playing great. The offense is going to have to score and score pretty dang quickly.
They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. They punted away on 4th down. No return coming here as he signals for the fair catch and makes it right around the 30-yard line. And the offense out on the field to go back to work. The run from the shotgun. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. The Bruins with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Grab near the sticks. It's Chen. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a 1st down.
Well, offensively, they knew they were going to have some matchups they could take advantage of in this one, and all of a sudden, this quarterback has now over 300 yards passing in the game. Defensively, David, he has got them on their heels.
And he's been showing you a little bit of everything. He can throw it all over the field to all different receivers, to his tight ends, to his running backs. Really has the ability to spread it around, and now over 300 yards. Still some time left, and he can put up even bigger numbers. And, heck, go chase some awards, man. Get some postseason awards. Get an All-American. Just put up a day.
And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got a man, it's Chen. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. To the air on 1st down. He's going to let it go. It's complete. He gets it in. Touchdown, UCLA.
You know, quarterbacks and receivers, they develop confidence and chemistry as the game goes on. These two right now are definitely on the same page.
The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
42, Wisconsin. 14.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Fires to the wideout. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking for a man. It's Stevens. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was knocked loose, and 3rd down is coming. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And the deflection by the defense brings up 4th down. And the Badgers decide to punt it away. Surprisingly makes a fair catch just outside the 40-yard line. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. You put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills, and they've got it at the receiver position.
Breaks away in the middle. Touchdown, Bruins! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
reasons this offense is so exciting to watch. They've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Off play action on first down. Unloads to the wideout. It's caught downfield. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. Now the play fake. Fires to the right. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. He's taking the shot. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on second down. Now it's third down. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Throws to the wideout. Another incompletion on third down. The Badgers send out the punt unit. Makes the tackle really strong, disciplined job, and now we have 1 period to play. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive fourth quarter comeback. They go back to work with a first down in the final period of this one. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. Lost one deep down the right side. And that ball is hauled in inside the 35.
And they've been fun to watch today, man. Like, they're staying aggressive late in the game. They've built a cushion. They've built a lead. But you could just tell the confidence and the swagger they have. They've been able to do what they want today, take care of business. And this is an offense that I think is going to continue to grow.
After ripping off a big chunk of yardage, you figure they're going to go right back after him. 1st and 10 from the 31. Wants to throw on first down. Makes the grab. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Back to pass. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. A little less room to work with now as the ball's at the 28 and it's 3rd and long. Direct snap. Creates a little space. He gets it inside the 25. They'll stop him at the 24. Not enough for the first down, and it's a 4th down decision time coming. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. Well, that's just piling on. Not the penalty kind, just the mean kind.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, fourth quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Okay, here comes the Wisconsin offense onto the field. Right down the middle. And he can't make the connection on his first attempt. Let's see if he settles down. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Looking to fire. Zings it complete to the right. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. They're going to try to throw for it on third down. They'll run the screen. They'll move those chains, getting it out to the 29-yard line and trying to get this drive rolling. Off the play fake on first down. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. And And the Badgers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Second down, they'll go to the air. Fires to the wideout. Finds a man on the right. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. They'll run the sneak for it. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. The Badgers are on the move. Handoff from the gun. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8.
Second down coming up.
Wants to go up top. Unloads to the wideout. It's incomplete and maybe a little too aggressive from this senior trying to fit that one in there. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Rushes on him. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
And that was a big objective for this defense coming into the game. Talking to coaches, we want to keep him in the pocket. We don't want him to use his wheels. He's fast, he's elusive, can make big plays. Nice job by the defense keeping him in the pocket and getting the sack.
They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. The give on the inside. Crosses the 45. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Gives it on the option. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. And the Bruins in a good spot here with 2nd and short. He'll pull it on the read. Turning it on! And just like they drew it up, right? Put it on the ground, get the first down. They'll snap it from the 25 here on first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The Bruins can really attack on this 2nd and short. Back to pass. Snagged in the middle. It's Connors. Now the connection takes it to the 11. They've moved it into scoring territory. 1st and 10 from the 11. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Rides the back and leaves it. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? We've reached the 2-minute timeout. In all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. They'll try to run for it. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. And this ought to be a chip shot from about 20 yards out. Absolutely perfect. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And the returner will be dragged down. This drive will open from the 15. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Good vision and determination there to find his way up to the 23. And the Badgers can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Gets it out to the 27-yard line, and they'll move the chains for a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. He'll do it himself. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. They won the game today. That's 2 in a row. If they win the next one, it's called a winning streak. It's been done before.
And we're seeing the identity of this team come into fruition. You just get the sense they're finding out who they are. what they're about, what they're going to do schematically, and who their big playmakers are.
Which is tough to do, right? It's tough to grow throughout a season and understand who you are. But when you stack wins week after week on top of each other and start to have success, you start to grow as an identity and you start to understand who you are.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.